First of all, hello, good morning, good evening, and afternoon, whatever you are, you watching this video in the world right now, in this beautiful day right now. So I know I've been liking on the 27 videos. I do apologize on that. Let's just say that out of the way first. So before we get started, right, the artist who do 27, he just posted a tweet or whatever. He just basically said is he just did the latest chapter 27, but that didn't really catch my eye per se. He basically said is a brief reflection before the climax. I think it's going to be an emotional story. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm guessing what he's saying about this, right? I'm guessing what he's saying about his message by saying it's gonna be an emotional story. I'm guessing someone's gonna die. I'm take it how you will, cause we're seeing multiple deaths. Fake out deaths. I should say fake out deaths. I just say fake out deaths. Like we see the 27 getting slaughtered out, and and have to actually revive them back. So I'm guessing from this tweet alone, right? Someone has to actually not actually to get sacrificed, but someone has to die, or not 27, but Archer had to sacrifice himself, for them, probably. I don't know. That's my actual guess on that actual take on that tweet. The elephant in the room. We finally get a backstory of ARYAN's backstory, and we finally get her true name. Her name is
ARYAN Satanel, guardian of the heavens and demons.
I'm going to be short and brief because people don't read the manga as of late. If you don't know Maris, right, she's a member of the arbitrators, like the rest of them. And if you don't know that, now you know. The whole reason why she basically attacked ARYAN, basically, right, she looks like her, and she got a vision of that person. I'm not making this shit up. Just basically look at the screenshot. Plain as day. You know what the whole crazy part about this whole thing, right? ARYAN basically killed her and brought her back to life. Who does that shit? Who fucking does that shit? Basically her. But and let's be serious about this real quick. And after that, right, she basically said, you want to join my team, and I want you to accept you as your true master. I think that's a good touch. And finally, we get the chance to see ARYAN, aka Goddess of Darkness. Where has she been? She's been battling Hijiri, basically. I don't know, just basically fighting it off, or holding it off, for some reason. Let me just read some dialogue for y'all guys. I don't even know how many times she simply buys time, and for that, even very alone, this girl is repeating infinite time. If you don't know, Hijiri can go back in time, loop time, and all that stuff, cause it's been referencing since probably season 1 has been referencing that she can actually go back in time, loop time, or whatever. She's been doing that since season 1. If you don't know that, bro, you know what's crazy about it, right? Hijiri was off of guard, right? And her sword, I don't know. It's like her sword or a God of Darkness was controlling that shit. She almost got her head chopped off. Look at this shit. And she basically says, right, yes, that emotion. She basically getting turned on. Hey yo, what the? And she basically saying is right. I can easily bet on my life on it. That's not even the bad part of it. And she proceeds to kiss on Hijiri. What's the author even cooking right now in this panel? What is he cooking off of this panel? And then we get a flashback of Arta, Hijiri, Herden, and that just basically the whole gang, basically of the incarnations. Basically, you just get a whole not a whole flashback, but like a whole sequence of those three with them. and we get another flashback sequence of her own past. Like she was like a past operator, you know, like a master lifer, master poverty, Lola's mom was a former arbitrator, stuff like that. I'm not joking. I'm gonna show you like all the screenshots, bro. Like I'm gonna show you all the screenshots, like for receipts. Like she was an arbitrator, a former arbitrator, and then she turned into I'm not trying to get my facts wrong, but I think she was a grimoire from all this. Like, as soon as I read this, before I read this and start recording, I think she was a grimoire. After this, I'm not too sure. In fact, you gotta fact check me. In the comments section below. You know what's crazy, right? The all black fits is not too bad on them. The all black fits right now, they got back in the day. In the previous one we got, like with arbitrators, it clears. It definitely clears. I will say that right now. It clears. Alright, so back on topic, right? The flashback screens we basically see, right? She basically saying like the true demon lord who will appear, eventually appears. I can't resist ARYAN's control. I want to read this part right here for you guys. It said, "Well then, in the fateful day when the great demon general will eventually meet Elise, who has been with her goddess, in the name of the Lord, who will every oath as a promise." So basically, right, all the arbitrators in this flashback, right, just basically turn her into all the arbitrators, right, in this sequence, right, just basically turn her into a grimoire. I did not know that at all until now. That's actually insane. That's kind of crazy. And the flashback is already done, and she basically said it's 3-1 for Arta Hijiri to ARYAN. After this, it's like the flashback we see is basically slash, and then we'll get another sequence of the arbitrators base, and we see Dust Trinity in this wings type form we never seen before, which is kind of insane. On to the next chapter. Dust Trinity said, "Hey Judge, are you ready to be a traitor?" I'm gonna be real, I don't know, Master Bibbidi means by that, by "Are you ready to be a traitor?" So I don't know what he means by that. Continue on. Master Bibbidi basically says, "Memory of a distant day and a passage from the story that leads to their future." I'm guessing Arta in the 37's future. That's my theory on that one. And thus Trinity basically said, "That's right, I didn't understand love for a long time, but the judge is going to make all the worlds, the people, fate, the unnatural destiny of the devil, demon controlling of the life in every way and manipulating them as they please. It's not love." And basically, Dust Trinity and Master Bibbidi just talk about taboo and such, and Dust Trinity just say Master Bibbidi's true name, which is kinda insane. We never got his true name until now. His true name is the familiar god Rose. I hope I pronounced that right. So he basically said in this panel that's why we are friends. Well, friends with me. Yes, the familiar god Rose. That's kind of insane. That's like a plot twist right there. That's literally a plot twist. And Master Bibbidi basically opened up that one door we seen in the anime. He opens the door. He grabs that one orb, like that one crazy ass orb. Arta got in the manga we seen like probably like a couple times. And Dust Trinity basically transforms into the same transformation basically seen in the Dante's Gate art. So, and freaking Master Bibbidi just freaking proceeds to go on and say happy birthday That's Trinity. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you can't just say that to this guy, bro. You said happy birthday to him. That's kind of insane. Don't get me started on Goddess of Darkness here, bro. How are we gonna get a flashback sequence when the whole when the beginning of the arc, right? Just like killing the whole Trinity 7 members, and then the Trinity, right? How it all began, right? And then you see Anne and Arta getting reincarnated, right? I see how it goes, right? And then you see fucking what's his name, freaking Hijiri, and she getting fucking turned on and shit, bro. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. Like, she getting fucking turned on off of that shit. She's saying like, I'm not gonna say what she said, but I'm gonna just. But like, she basically said is, right, why don't you and I become one? I'm like, that's a bad look. The recent chapter, I'm gonna just go to the last bit of the chapter, right? I'm not gonna go in full in depth, right? So tell me how Arta and the rest of the students haven't got full on new fits, bro. I'll just pull up a screenshot or whatever, right? And tell me how Akko, like the Akko, right? I never seen that fit before as well. And Selena, right, got like new fits, bro. I'm like, she got that shit on them. Like, she got that shit on them. Like, yeah, like, and pretty much, right. Mirai and Akko pretty much woke up in basically in the dream world. Woke up in Yuri's dream world. Wake out of her dream world. My fault. And Mirai and Akko pretty much you know, since Goddess of Darkness presence, and then just pretty much awaken their Mega's mode or whatever, and then it's just like the end of the chapter. They're gonna fight off Goddess of Darkness. So it's like a cliffhanger right there. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna wish the series when it truly ends, bro, because this is how I build my channel, like a Trinity 7 channel, fighting game channel. You know, that's how I built it from the ground up. So I'm gonna miss the series, but it's not the end though. Like, how this chapter ends, right? We basically at the beginning of the climax right here. So I'm gonna try and do a review when it drops, but don't take my word for it. So I'm gonna just try to do it. But if you like this type of video, like Trinity 7 fighting games, gotcha games or whatever, hit that like button, subscribe button, and other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.